Welcome back to Extreme Survival. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Esee knife, okay? The blade is roughly 6 inches long. The actual cutting edge is about 5 3/4, I believe. And it has this for your finger, and the thumb grooves right here on the spine are very, very useful. That way if you want to, kind of get up into some smaller sticks, some smaller woodwork, you can get up in there without cutting yourself and have a little bit more finesse. So that is very useful. A few minutes ago I made a video showing you guys how to baton the log. The battery died about halfway through, so I kind of missed part of the batoning, but anyways, I'll put a little bit of a clip from that in here as well so you can see how well this does. This knife is superbly sharp. It keeps its blade very, very well. It's probably one of the best knives I've ever handled, and this micarta grip is very, 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 very nice. It's when wet, that just holds its grip even better. If you've held some knives that are even the rubber ones or some plasticky ones or even the metal grips, they just get very, very slippery when it gets wet. This micarta is just very, very grippable. It doesn't lose grip. It just stays right there on the knife. Your hands are not going to go anywhere. It's very sturdy. I believe it's like 0.188 inches thick, so it's a decently sized blade. It's made of, I think, 1095 steel. So this steel is not stainless steel, so you got to keep it oiled a little bit or it could rust. But it is very, very durable. It is hard, and it's not going to just break on you. It's gonna do the job, So just when you're looking for a knife, make sure you find a good knife for survival. This is, this knife, the warranty on this thing is incredible. There's no questions asked. They don't even require a receipt as long as it's not a counterfeit. If you send it into them and they find out it's a counterfeit, they're not going to cover it, obviously. But this knife, as long as you bought it from an authorized dealer, if you break it, you send it back to them, they're going to send you a brand new knife, no questions asked. Okay, so it's an excellent knife. I mean, I always say to carry 2 knives at least when you're out in the wilderness. So I have this one, and I'll put a link to where you can find this one. I have a review. I'll put a link in the description to my review of this knife as well. But I mean, it'll start fires. It'll work on a fire still, but it's not going to be doing the things that this thing can do. This thing will work if you really needed it. So I would always carry 2 knives. So that's a small, interesting knife to carry. But this knife, I would consider my main survival bushcraft knife. If I'm out, this is going to be my go-to. Unless I lose it or break it in the field, then I'll go to my secondary or my third knife as well. So anyways, guys, check out my channel. Please subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.